Good day ulit mga katarakis. Ay, wait lang. Medyo ano tayo? Na holiday blues tayo. Joke. Um, for today, of course, your daily dose of Coach K. Here we go. About decision making. So, decision making, the tools for making informed decisions, overcoming indecision, and trusting one's intuition. Ayan. So, lahat naman tayo in our daily lives, we always have yung mga decision making that yung kumbaga kailangan natin mag-decide agad-agad or we are given time to really decide on our final decisions na sinasabi. But I know when it comes to decision making, it is somehow difficult to really have a final thought of it. Kasi nga, lalo kung kagaya nyo ako na nag-overthink, like nakapag-final decision na, then there are times that last minute parang gusto mong i-change yung decision mo just because of yun nga, yung thoughts that anong tawag doon? Bigla mong naaalala na dapat pala iba yung decision na ginawa ko, yung parang ganyan. So, for today, when it comes to decision making, I have a word here for our acronyms. So, the word is choice. So, choice, C-H-O-I-C-E. Ayan. So, when it comes to choice, okay, so ang decision-making process natin, letter C would be centralize on a problem. I know there are a lot of problems right now na siguro ino-overcome natin, but kung yung problem natin would really need already yung decision natin, okay, like for example in our career or in school, mga ganyan, we have to centralize it on a specific problem. Ano ba yung pinaka-problem na iniisip natin for the moment? Like for example, sa career, are you going to pursue some additional learnings or skills that would upgrade your, parang sa mga promotion na yan, okay? Are you willing to do it right now or not? Okay, yung sa school, of course, lalo yung mga mag-graduate ulit dyan, diba? Yung magde-decide on what courses that you want to take, kung alin sa mga, siguro mga choices nyo, mga 10 choices, mga ganon. Okay, you can limit it down into 2, 3, ganyan. So that it would be easier for you to really choose a decision on it. So, sabi ko nga, halos everyday naman we're always having these decision makings na somehow, sabi nga nila, di ba, you do not jump into a decision or a final decision kapag yung sa emotions mo, if you're following your emotions, like for example, if you are very happy, ganyan, or very sad or angry, do not make decisions on those. Parang ano lang, we really have to focus din lang, or parang nasa planning stage, or you really have to look into things before you really have to give the final decision. Ayun. So, kaya nga centralize on a problem. Ano nga ba yung problema na iniisip mo ngayon? Ayan. Pag sa financial, syempre naman, okay, decision na natin yan if we would like to have another income or find new work, yung mga ganyan. So, I know at this stage, somehow, when we identify a problem, para rin yung sa research, no, when you are identifying a problem, mas mahirap palang mag-isip ng problema kaysa yung sagot niya, no? But for us to have yung a very effective or efficient way in having our decisions, it's better for us to really focus on one problem at a time. Ayan, one problem at a time. Okay? So, parang planning stage, sabi ko nga, no? And then, letter H, of course, is have the needed information. Okay? In your problems, okay, kung nag-focus kayo sa isang problem, meron rin kayong, kumbaga, kalakip na mga informations that you want to know, kumbaga. Like, for example, when it comes to your career, okay, lahat naman tayo would like to be promoted, would like to, ang tawag doon, increase our learnings, our skills, yan, when it comes to our work. However, sometimes kasi, if we jump kaagad na, okay, sige, go tayo dyan. Oo. Pero, okay, ang tanong dyan is that the work that you are aiming for kaya is, ang tawag doon, at the moment, talagang in need, mga ganon. Or, kailangan ba talaga ngayon natin gawin yung skills and learnings natin? Or kakayanin ba ng time? Kakayanin ba ng effort? Financial? Mga ganyan. So, yung mga informations na yan, most probably than not is more on a personal, ang tawag doon, needs, personal needs, or yung, ano ba tawag doon? Ability for the moment. Kasi, I know that when it comes to having the information na parang ang hirap rin mag-gather kasi minsan nagiging bias tayo na sige, kaya yan, di ba? Pero mamaya pag nandun na tayo, baka biglang napapa-atras tayo sa ganun na decision. So it's better for us to really sit down and plan our decision making process, so that yung result niya would be, kumbaga, hindi naman sa sinasabi kong flawless, pero kahit papano you already know what you are going into, parang ganon, no? So, kunyari, yung sa work ay sa studies naman, kung namili ka ng course mo, you gather the information, what skills that you need to have, ano yung siguro yung tuition fee, saang school, yung mga ganyan. Okay? So, you'll see kung saan yung pinaka-fit para sa'yo. Ayan. So, yung gathering information really would help us along the way when it comes to our final decisions. And then, of course, yung O is options. Ayan. So, lagi naman tayong may option A. Kung hindi magwo-work, option B, option C, yung mga ganyan. So, like for example, for me at work, ang dami kong options. Kung ano yung gusto kong i-pursue na parang additional learnings or skills. Kasi, of course, if you are in the academe, hindi naman pwede na you will be stuck on kung ano lang yung nag-graduate mo. Okay? You really have to learn a lot pa from the industry that you are in, from of course giving updates on different subjects or courses, mga ganyan. Kasi kung hindi tayo magbibigay ng ganyan na mga information, of course mahuhuli yung mga estudyante. So one of my options would be either to have a skills training, or yung parang ginagawa natin ng coach life coaching natin, kailangan ng sa akin gusto ko yung parang further learnings like psychology, kasi siguro nagiging interesting for me noon, pero hindi ko na-realize na talagang gusto ko rin pala ang psychology. Pero those are the options that I am going through right now when it comes to decision making. Now, other options siguro would be like for example sa studies, okay, yung mga estudyante natin, meron talaga yung times na we really have to ano yung tawag doon? really choose from or really give options when it comes to our decision makings. Like for example, sabi ko nga kanina earlier, yung pagpili ng courses natin. Of course, kasali dyan sa pagpili are our friends, our family, parents, diba, siblings, mga ganyan. So, ang options lang siguro would, sabi ko nga, if we could limit it to 3, para hindi mas mahirap yung pagpipilian. However, when it comes kasi sa courses, college courses naman ngayon is that malalaman mo talaga if you are fit there kapag andun ka na. So, mararamdaman mo siya. Okay? So, hopefully that the options that you are putting in there is really your interest also. Para pag kahit anong mapili mo is one of your love, kumbaga, or one of your of the things that you really love to do. Yan. So, when it comes to decision making also, yung sa options na yan, sabi ko nga yung option A, option B, C, ganyan. Kasi if we've noticed, kahit naman na we have a perfect plan on decision making, meron at meron talaga yung chances na napapalitan or nadadivert tayo ng path on our focus sa isang goal natin, di ba? So, sana meron tayong option A, B, C, para we could be flexible in terms of, kasi there are things that we are not really in control with, diba? So yun, kung may options tayo, kahit papano we can still be flexible, at the same time we will meet the goal. Okay, and of course have the final decision. Yan. I is information evaluation. For the information evaluation, kasi right now, kasi when it comes to decision making, we have a lot of information na every now and then nag-change. So, there are some informations that would depend on the economy. Okay? Sabi ko nga, yung sa work, it will depend on the economy, di ba? So, ano yung option A, B, and C mo, di ba? Ano pa ba? Yung mga sa work, ay sa mga studies, ano ba ang information that they have to evaluate? Okay? Kung is the information given to them is just an opinion or it's really what's happening, yung mga ganyan. So, kumbaga reality check type na the information that we really gathered is really what is happening right now, or parang have an observation rin in your own perception, kasi iba-iba naman tayo ng perception in life, iba-iba rin naman tayo ng ang tawag doon, naiisip when it comes to some information. So, like for example, para sa akin, in my work, sabi ko nga kanina, of course, ang naiisip ko naman, all of it are really, ang tawag doon, useful or very important when it comes to my career. However, for the information gathering, of course, I ask my friends or my husband on kung ano yung pipiliin ko, and of course, I also ask my colleagues and of course, my department head, ganyan. Kasi some of the advices, yun yung information gathering ko. And then, for the evaluation, I am thinking if really the option or the information is really gonna help me eventually or the near future for my career or not. Parang ganyan. So, inuunti-unti natin on how we can able to go with the decision making in the final. Okay? The next one is C. Okay? Choose a decision and implement. Of course, you're going through with this process, kailangan mo nang mamili. Okay? Kailangan mo ring i-implement yung pinili mo. Okay? Kasi sayang naman yung planning stage kung hindi mo naman siya tinuloy, kung hindi mo naman siya ginawa, 'di ba? So, itong mga decision making natin, it will not come into reality if we will not implement it, tama? So, yan, choose a decision that would be fitting for you. You feel like maganda siya na gawin mo, okay? So, implement. Okay, do it. Yan. And of course, letter E is evaluate the decision. Ayan. Of course, in evaluating your decision, at makikita mo rin dyan kung okay ba yung naging decision mo. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina na parang nagda-doubt tayo if it's okay yung decision, if it's good decision, if it's a bad decision, yung mga ganon. So, sabi ko nga, upon implementation, hindi naman sa huli yung pagsisisi. It just means that as of the moment, if you are re-evaluating yung mga choices that you made, okay, your decisions that you made, okay, kasi nga sabi ko, there are some forces or some things that would really affect your decision at the moment. So, ano lang, if you will reassess, of course, you repeat the process, no? Go again to your, the problem, the decision, yung mga ganyan, information, and all that. Kasi, I know there are times na yung may mga intuition tayo na, lalo ang mga kababaihan, sabi nila, malalakas yung intuition, tama ba? Intuition ng mga babae. So, pag nakakaramdam ng medyo kaba or yung hindi maganda yung pakiramdam, parang at some point, yung gut feeling parang nagiging tama or tama yung naiisip mo or yung mga ganun. But of course, again, we have to evaluate if it's really the gut feeling or the intuition saying, parang ganun. Kasi, minsan siguro because of hardships rin lang sa mga decisions na ginawa natin, no? Minsan nagba-back out tayo, okay? Kasi ang hirap-hirap na. Pero wala, ang for me siguro is we really have to evaluate it ourselves kung para sa atin yung decision na yon or not. So, ako kasi hindi ko naman masasabi na go for it lagi kasi I know that we have different perceptions when it comes to situations that we're handling. So, I know that when it comes to decision making, meron talaga at meron kayong things that you can really do about it. Ayan. So, of course, again, when it comes to decision making, ito yung choice natin. So, letter C is centralize on a problem. And then H, have the needed information. O, options. I, information evaluation. C, choose a decision and implement. And of course, E, evaluate the decision. So, whatever situation you are in right now, whatever decisions that you are hindi man forced to have a final decision already, pero yung kumbaga at the spur of the moment that you have to give your final decisions already, that you are able to have a time for yourself and plan, okay, on the decisions that you would be choosing. So, parang nagwi-weigh tayo kasi, di ba, parang weighing scale kung ano yung pros and cons ng mga decisions natin. So, hoping that, pag sa sarili kasi natin, no, ang hirap na hindi siya maging bias kasi. Pero, like what I've said kanina, I know that you have the ability to really have a final decision that would really, okay, fit your needs right now. Ayan. So, of course, once again, follow us in our YouTube channel, Taraki TV. Of course, our Facebook, Taraki TV also. And, of course, Coach Karen in Facebook. Coach Karen Sebio. There are a lot of videos there. Siguro yung iba, yung sabi ko nga parang yung mga simile, metaphor, yung mga ganun. So, yun siguro yung mga videos ko na na-enjoy ko din kasi ano yun part siya ng activity when we had our public speaking. Pero nag-enjoy ako kasi siguro sa kadaldalan kong to. Okay? Marami tayong naiisip na mga pwedeng pag-usapan. So, hopefully that you are able to have a glimpse on those videos and somehow learn something. And of course, enjoy watching some of it kasi ano siya, siguro fun and realization din lang siya. So, again, for the next Coach Karen or Coach K, hoping that we will be seeing you again. And thank you again for watching. And this is again the Daily Dose of Coach K. Bye!